Hi, welcome back to Resin by Drew. Today I'm going to do an idea that was inspired by Lrisy Designs, and I'm going to make some matching coasters and napkin holders or napkin rings. So I'm using a mould from Moulds and Shapes. I've put a very thin layer of clear resin down first, and that's cured both in the coaster holders and the napkin holders. I'm going to use Pebeo Sun Relief in silver to draw some lines, and then I'm going to fill the lines with between the lines with glitter, and then over the top of the glitter I'll be putting a clear layer of resin. So rather than show you the whole thing, I'm just going to show you drawing the lines on one, and then I'll pause the video and I'll do the lines on the rest, bring it back and show you, and then show you the next step from there. So let's get the tube going first, because it is a new tube. There we go. Oh, I've got a hole in my tube because it's coming out somewhere else as well. Just need to change the nozzle on this. I'll change the nozzle and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've changed my nozzle, and hopefully that should have fixed the problem. So I'm just going to go back over this line again. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for this stage. So rather than keep the camera rolling, I'll pause now. I'll do them all on the coasters, and I'll do the napkin rings as well, and then I'll bring them back to show you before I leave them to dry, and then I'll be back to show you the next stage. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm ready for the next step now with these coasters and the napkin rings, the napkin holders. So I've chosen some translucent pink glitter by Lrisy and some silver holographic glitter by Hemway. I've mixed the glitters with Duraclear gloss varnish, and I'll just do one to show you how I'm going to do one, and then I'll pause filming and do the rest off camera. But basically all I'm doing is filling in between the Sun Relief lines with the glitter. I'm using a silicone tool, one because I find it easier to put the glitter in where I want it, and two because they're easier to clean than a brush. I always find if I use a brush I end up throwing the brush away afterwards, whereas with this way I can easily clean the tool. So there's the silver holographic done on one, and then all I'm going to do is just clean my tool. I'm going to go on to the pink glitter. I'm going to fill in the next part. Now this is a chunkier glitter. I like to do one with a chunky glitter and one with a fine glitter usually. And I find the fine glitter is better for in the narrow spaces. Seem to be going through a pink phase at the moment. Done a few videos, they might not be up yet, but I have recorded a few videos recently where I've used pink. And then the next one. So that's it really. So what I'm going to do is pause the video, and I'm going to do the other three coasters exactly the same, and I'm also going to do the napkin holders as well exactly the same. But there's no point me keep running the video just for you to watch me do the same thing over and over again. So as I say, I'll pause the video, I'll get them all ready for the next stage, and then I'll show you how they're looking. Back soon. Hi, welcome back. As you can see, I finished doing the glitter on the coasters. I've also done the glitter on the napkin holders as well. And then in between the glitter, I've used an interference pink mica powder from Resin, and it has got a lovely pink tint to it. Usually the interference powders, you can't usually see any colour in them, and even looking at it in the pot, it doesn't look like the colour it's actually come out, but it's come out lovely, and it has got a lovely as the word says, interference colour to it. It changes colour beautifully as you tilt it. So for the glitters and the mica, I just mix them with the Dura clear gloss varnish, and I just put them on with the silicone tool as you saw me doing before. So now the next step is to fill the coasters and the napkin holders up with resin. So I've mixed some more resin up, and I'm just going to basically fill them up, and then it's just a case of leaving them to cure. Okay, so that's the coasters filled. I'll move the coasters out of the way, and I'll do the napkin rings, both the tops and the bases. So just move these out of the way. I really need to make a touch more resin. So just mix a fraction more resin up, and then I'll be able to finish these off. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so just mix some more resin. I'm just going to fill these up. I'm just going to put some resin in another little pot, just for the coaster, but the napkin rings, the base part of them. I'm going to add some silver holographic glitter to the base of the napkin rings. I'm using the Hemway one, which is the same as I used for the decorating the coasters and the napkin holders. So just add some glitter to the resin. Put the lid on before I knock that over, because I am very clumsy. I'm just going to add this to 4 of the holders. a little diamond with the bit that I've got spare. And that's it. So it's now just a case of leaving those to cure, and I'll be back tomorrow to demold them. So that's all for now. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Hi, welcome back. So we're going to demold these coasters and the napkin holders. So I'll start off by doing the coasters. I'll take them all out first and then we can have a look at them properly. I love the way that the interference pink mica powder, that's the background, that forms the background. I love the way it's got some colour, because like as I said last time, most of them they're just plain white until you actually see some colour or put black against it, but this has got some colour, so they've turned out lovely. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up the interference. It's got the lovely lined edge. Get some black card. Actually, I'll try black and white because I'm not sure which will be best. Let's see. That's on white. That's on black. I think on black's best. So that's on black card. So yeah, I think they've turned out lovely. Really happy with those. I like the glitter and I love the interference mica. So yeah, I'm really happy with those. So I'm just going to pop those to one side, and then we'll do the napkin rings. So I'll start off by doing the top of the napkin rings, which is just basically a smaller version of the coaster. Oops, I've got a bit of an oil spill there to sort out. Join two together. It's a nice little shape there as a Brucey bonus. So as you can see, I've got a bit of overspill on those two that I need to sort out, but these have come out just as nice as the coasters have. So I'm happy with those. So they're the tops of the napkin ring holders, or the napkin rings. I keep saying napkin ring holders. And these are the bottom of the napkin rings. It's just a bit of extra diamond that I did because I had some spare resin. So these will go together like so, and then the napkin will obviously go through the bottom. So I'll take these and sort out the overspill, and I'll glue them together. I'll take some photos, and I'll pop some photos up at the end of the video. But I am really happy with those. I hope you like them as much as I do. And I'll be back with another experiment soon. Bye for now.